Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UAB's offense will have the first possession of the game. Guys, can you even fathom how motivating it is to have a giant rack of ribs awaiting the victor, as there is in the Memphis UAB game? And while these two are proud of their barbecue, it was Memphis who poured on the sauce and absolutely roasted UAB the last time they met.
Two fan bases that care about their football and their ribs. Is it dry rub if you're Memphis, or is it Alabama White Sox if you're UAB? Either way, you got to finish this game, David, if you're UAB. Last year had a lead in the fourth quarter, and they gave it away.
It was ugly. It ended up being 53-18, and UAB with 4 turnovers in that football game. You lose the turnover battle by 4, you don't win very many games.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field is Kitna. Catch in the middle, it's Milner. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And that is another.
The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hooks. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Blazers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Takes the handoff, it's Jackson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get them to the ground.
That's reeled in. It's Caldwell. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Trying to keep the drive alive. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, that's about as risky as he can get as a head coach. Early in the game, fourth down, deep in your own end, and you go for it. Nice job, offense.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? These two first played in football in 1997, but the rivalry goes much farther back than that. Gene Bartow took Memphis to a Final Four in the early 70s, started the basketball program at UAB in the late 70s, and they became big rivals on the court.
Reese Davis, ladies and gentlemen, giving us the back.
He's loose at the 30. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line as this offense dials up a chunk play. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Handoff to the single running back. Wide open spaces. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Memphis.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. You know, sometimes rivalry trophies really have no connection to anything like a little brown jug or the old brass spittoon. But a rack of ribs, 2 cities, proud of their barbecue heritage, rendezvous against Dreamland and Full Moon. I mean, it doesn't get better than a trophy like this.
No, there aren't many trophies out there that you actually want to eat. Is it dry rub if you're Memphis, or is it Alabama white sauce if you're UAB? Take your pick. That is one good-looking trophy.
I don't even know what any of that means. I literally don't. I don't eat ribs. I don't eat pork. But I do know that that's a big frickin' trophy. And one of these teams want to win it.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Blazers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. The extra point here would tie the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. That's caught. It's Hawkins.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Lewis to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Gives it on the option. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, QB had the look he wanted. You like throwing slants against man coverage. That time, though, got to be a little bit more accurate with the throw, and it falls incomplete.
The offense changing the play. 3rd down play from the gun. Grab near the marker. It's Thompson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Finds space on the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Hands it off. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Looking for space to the left. He's got some space. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Got a man. It's Milner. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield is Kitna. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. On the option. He'll toss it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll ride his man on the option. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
To the air, it's Kitna. Bringing the heat. On the move and looking deep. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage, and if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Now on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. He'll pitch it. Kearney on the Jets. Delivers the stiff arm. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He might want another play. Now the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Blazers. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Now on second down. Trying play action. Looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Lewis wants to pass. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He takes it at the 45. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Caught in the backfield. It's Milner. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the right. There he goes. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run. Just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lewis to throw. Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch you, big fella.
Shoots it to the left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody.
Oh, a lot of space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the run.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his man, it's Mitchell. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 31 to Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Blazers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be dragged down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Grab near the marker. It's Caldwell. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Lewis wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. So first down will open up the final period. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. On the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
On the run, it's Jackson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Looking to pass. It's Kitna. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Milner. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. And the Blazers will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Floating away. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UAB!
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love it.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on 4th down. Hold and fire complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Lewis to throw. Sets up the screen. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quick release on the RPO. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Tigers are rolling down the field. They'll try the run. Finding an escape route. It's a running room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. Appropriately, the 100-pound rack of ribs will find a home in Memphis after the Tigers take down UAB in the Battle of the Bones. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.